We officially have the K to the I to the D to the D. Slopes in the building. What's going on, Kid Slopes?
How y'all doing? Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm doing good.
Who is Kid Slopes? Where Slopes come from?
Oh, I've been being called Slope since like the 10th grade.
Where did it come from?
Somebody gave me the name.
Was it like because of street pharmacist stuff? When I think of Slopes, I think about some names and shit. Jargon.
Nah.
You niggas talking in codes, yo.
Yeah.
Try again, say it again.
We can tell the real street niggas around here. You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
definitely
I don't know
had
who
a lot
listening.
of
Yeah, but I'm Kid Slopes.
All right, Kid Slopes. All right, so what
I'm
you do?
giving too much information.
You do. You keep digging.
It's a statute of limitation. You know what I'm saying?
Nickname. It's just a nickname. I got.
Who gave it a nickname?
My man J-Mo, when I was in high school, he gave me that name.
Oh, where you in high school?
I went to 4 high schools.
Damn.
I moved every year.
Is it because you were bad or because his family just moved around?
Just kept moving.
Oh, you a bad kid?
Nah.
He said he just kept moving.
Just kept moving.
Yeah, but that's a whole other question.
I actually wasn't a bad kid.
He was a good kid?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Neutral?
I never got suspended ever.
You never got caught?
Never. Only by my dad.
Okay.
Only person who ever caught me.
He's dead?
My pops. That's it. But I ain't never get caught. I was too afraid of him to ever get caught doing anything.
Oh, okay. So you got good parents. Is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say that.
Yeah. Where were you raised at?
PG County.
So you move around.
Yeah.
Okay.
PG County. My parents from Texas though. Both of them.
Yeah, what part?
My mother from Henderson, Texas. My father from Tyler. It's like 2 hours from Dallas.
Right.
Did they ever tell the story how they got here?
Yeah.
How they got here?
My dad followed my mother here.
Oh, damn.
My mother came here because Texas is slow.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wanted to be a city girl.
Okay.
So she came up here. She moved up here with my aunt in the Southeast. That's where I was born at.
Okay.
And that's where I lived when I was first born.
Okay.
But yeah, she came up here. But my dad had met her when she was down there, and he still wanted to talk to her. He drove. He drove here.
Damn.
And he ain't never leave.
Damn.
Yeah, my godmother gave me the story, like how it happened. She was like, one day my mother was like, she met somebody, then the next day she was like, she in love, and then the next day she said she was pregnant, and then the next day she was married.
Wow. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's a real love story.
Yeah, it is. That's crazy.
It's a real love story.
Where are they right now? They good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ain't shit to do in the South. My mom and them from the South, they been married.
Yeah, my entire family in the South though. Everybody except my parents.
Do you visit often?
Yeah, I try to. I haven't in like maybe like 2 years.
Okay.
But yeah, like we all real close. I used to go every year and stay the whole summer, but I can't do that anymore.
Okay.
It's slow.
So music, there had not even I wouldn't say disconnect. I don't know why I chose that word, but there has to be a line between Texas and the city, right? Between Texas and the city here, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as you go back every summer, what's your preference? As far as music goes, do you take from the South and inject it in what you do here, or vice versa?
No,
you don't. You just keep it separate. You just go there and have family time and come back and do music here.
Yeah, cause like where they at, they ain't even really in tune with music like that. They just listen to the radio.
Okay,
you
talking as far as where your family is located in Texas,
right?
Okay.
Yeah, but Texas is big for music, period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely.
But it's also a big state. You know what I'm saying? Could be that's
totally,
motherfucker like 4 states in one.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like separated like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So music, what do you do in terms of music? What do you provide for this music scene? because we've had artists come through. So
Mm-hmm.
are you an artist? Are you a producer? Are you an engineer? We know you are the owner of Safe House. Is it Productions or Safe House Studios?
Yeah,
Right.
I own Safe House Studios.
Right.
Me and my brother.
Right.
But yeah, I own Safe House Studios. That's just. See, I'm trying to separate Safe House Studios from me.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
So
she's trying to get at.
let's
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
because like, but that's why a lot of people come to my studio because of me. But I got kind of stuck into the engineering part because like that's really how a lot of people got to know me. As far as like just coming to the studio, because I used to be signed to an independent label. And that's when I started engineering because we had a studio, we didn't have no engineer, and because I was already making beats, they signed me as a producer. So I started engineering like 3.5-4 years ago, and so when they had that had happened or whatever, I was looking for an engineer. I was trying to hire people. People was coming, they was like, yeah, I've been 10 years in the game, blah blah. I'm like, all right, let me hear your stuff. You know what I'm saying? But none of it sounded
10
like
years.
to me like what I hear on the radio. So I'm like, man, I can do what y'all doing. This don't even sound like nothing for real.
Right.
So I just did it. Started recording while we was in there, and we're here today. Just never stopped. Did it every day.
So you're a producer first,
Producer first.
and now you're.
I'm a musician first.
Okay, so you're a musician 1st, and so you kind of just fell into the producing role because you just like was like you just gonna step up and do it when you was.
I started producing when I got stabbed in my chest.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got stabbed in my chest and I got a cardiovascular window in my heart, in my chest, like a blade hit my heart.
Damn.
So I couldn't walk or nothing. So my brother called me one day because he was rapping. See, I was just a musician. I play organ, you know what I'm saying, saxophone, drums, bass. I play, you know what I'm saying, play instruments, and I played for like groups and churches and stuff like that. So for about 3 months, I couldn't do nothing because I couldn't even go nowhere.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I was in a wheelchair.
Right.
So he called me one day. He was like, "Make me a beat." And I was like, "A beat? I don't make beats." And he was just like, so I just went on YouTube and started making beats, and I fell in love with it.
So the stabbing incident. First of all, like, bro, thank God you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's your heart.
Somebody stabbed you in your heart, pretty much.
Shit,
It sound like-
and I know, you know, they say a stab wound is, you know, worse than a shot. You know,
of
gun
course,
wound.
of
I
course.
don't know. I ain't never been shot before.
But that's something you
I
got.
know.
That's
But I
something
know I still to this day
feel it.
feel it sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you stretch too hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Definitely, it's internal.
Mm-hmm.
It's internal.
Yeah, I heard that stabbing ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
How long
thank
ago was
God.
this?
2012.
Okay. So how does that mess with your mental space?
Not at all.
You just like ignore it, forget it.
Yeah.
Was it an instant where you were fighting or something like that, or just wrong place, wrong time?
Nah, I was in the right place.
You just
It just
defend yourself.
happened.
Right. You just
You know what I'm saying? It just happened. But you know,
It
it
is
is
what
what
it
it is.
yeah. Well, at least you're here. You doing something positive in life. I hope you're
I
not.
was in my neighborhood. Yeah, cause I was living in Southeast at the time.
Okay.
I was in my neighborhood and it happened.
So are you making this transition from producer to artist now?
No,
So when you said earlier you trying to separate it, why are you trying to separate the two?
I'm trying to separate my studio from me
Okay.
because
That's like me with the.
you know, like people say I want to go to Slopes. I want to go to Slope Studio. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in a position I got engineers, so I'm not always the one gonna record you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But people come
Right. You.
thinking that
They're
know what
gonna
I'm
get
saying?
You gonna record them and work with them.
Right.
Right.
And I'm backing away from that part. You know what I'm saying? Because it's tiring sometimes, honestly, and creatively I can't really focus. You know, because I be wanting to do records, but you come to me with a YouTube beat, I gotta listen to you do that. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So it's kind of sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's cool because I meet a lot of dope artists that way.
Right.
But then sometimes it's just, well, a lot of time, 80% of the time, it's just
So what would be your preference if I had to put you in a room? If we're all in a room right now, right, and you want to work on something, whether it's producing, engineering, or making a record, right? As a leader, what would be your direction as far as making a record? This goes from engineering to producing to mixing, however you want to take it. What's your preference? So you trying to separate you from the studio. It sounds like you don't want to be an engineer, but at the same time, it sounds like you do want to be an engineer, but it's
I just want to executive produce projects.
Right. It's more so what you want to do. So what is it that thing that you want to do?
Executive produce projects.
And what is that
in records? Records. Put together good records. Have more control over the records, because I mean, a lot of artists here, they don't really even know, they have any clue about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, me and this guy, you ever seen Tyson Holyfield fight?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I bit his ears off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that.
Fuck this nigga up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of stubborn artists here.
Hey, a lot of stubborn DJs too.
No, we don't. Yo, these are artists saying this. I'm not saying this as a DJ.
Yeah.
These are artists and producers.
We got a lot of stubborn
saying
DJs
this,
too.
whatever.
Saying what though?
You know what?
We can get into it again with a.
You sound like a good candidate to invite back for a podcast. I think Sip and I need to create a podcast, because Sip has a thing where he feel like exactly what you just said is exactly how Sip feels, right? I disagree, because I own a studio as well. I've seen some dope artists, and I've seen some artists who do not polish. And I feel like being around people like you or Sip, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there are some dope artists, but they don't know the game to the point
They have no
where,
direction.
Thank you. So
Right.
It doesn't take away from the craft. They are actually dope, but they're just shooting.
Sometimes
They're
they're
just
missing
shooting it in the
something.
dark, and this is all they know. They're from DC,
But
Maryland,
that's
PG.
what makes a good producer, when you see that.
Thank you very much. That's my exact point.
Yeah.
So people like yourself is people who we need, and I've been trying to explain to Sip, like, we need him to actually sit there and try to not try to do, because I can't tell him what to do with his time and his life for him as a DJ.
I've been telling him to let me EP some shit for forever.
Stop, let
He
me
gonna
talk.
listen to me.
So I've been saying, like, yo, stop focusing on the issue, but focus on the solution. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if there's an issue, like you just said, like a person like yourself who's all around a studio owner, producer, engineer, a person like you would take an artist you see has a lot of potential. The artist may not be polished. They may not know about Cali or New York or BMI, whatever the case may be. But you come and play like, yo, you know you can do that. Like Medusa, right? She's thinking more pop. You look at her image and who she is, you're thinking she's like a shoot 'em up bang bang artist, but she's not.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Sip will probably hear this song and think that this artist is that, because this is all the artist knows.
But that also could, you know what I'm saying? It's not really his fault if you hear something like that, you know, because
It's not.
You don't really know that. You don't know their potential.
You're
based
right.
off
You're
of
right.
that.
But what I'm saying, I'm talking to you now. Fuck Sip. I don't care about Sip. I'm talking about you. You're a gatekeeper. People like yourself, we can't have you saying that it's a bunch of whack artists here. They're not doing good music. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I need from you to say, like, yo, there's some artists who have a lot of potential,
Yeah.
but they need to be polished, and
Yeah,
we're going to
no
work with that.
direction. That's what I said. Yeah.
But why you can't
Feel
just
me?
call a spade a spade? Them niggas
So-
not making good music.
But
They're not making
You're
good
right.
music.
I never say you're wrong.
Like, ain't nobody no
Sip,
child.
I never say you're wrong. But what I'm saying is under this side of the fence is a bunch of artists.
It's like
making-
you can't just basically do this.
Yeah, it's a bunch.
not doing that at all.
Between you and I as a studio owner, right? There's a bunch of artists who making good music.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no direction. There's a bunch of artists making ratchet music. They got street money.
It's
so
like
they,
this.
So they'll be in
It's-
your face.
I give you some examples, right? There are some artists who are strictly trash.
Facts.
saying?
I never
There-
said he's wrong. I never
Right.
said he's
there
wrong.
are some artists that's just trash. There are some artists that have a look, but aren't really that talented. There are some artists that are hella talented, but they have no image.
Who drive the bus? You, him, me.
Yeah, but
Thank you. So don't.
But you can't. But you
don't
can't.
can't
but-
always. I like for.
But
give-
Sip is always he's talking about the
no.
final
I give you an
product.
example. I've had artists
that
that
point.
I've reached out
No,
to
Joe,
personally.
he's wrong.
I've
No.
had artists I've reached out to personally that are hella talented, no drive. So
Thank
what
you.
do you do with that?
What you do with that?
I
is
feel like that's an
hopefully
artist that's
try
some
to
trash.
spark the mind. If you can't spark the mind by conversation or showing the
That's
artist,
not his problem.
It's not.
it's not
That's
your
not
problem.
on him or me.
It's not your problem. But don't just bash your community saying there's no good artists here.
I didn't say
Oh, no,
no
I
good
didn't say
artists.
that,
I
though.
said
He said
people
that.
aren't- I didn't say. I'm not saying that either. You're putting words in my mouth.
What do you say?
I said it's
Majority?
majority of the music that comes out of
Majority
here is not
is
that
them.
good.
Exactly. You can't
If,
say
if I'm
majority.
not being presented good music, I'm just not being presented
honestly,
good music.
the
No,
way
it's
that
not.
with the way that I think about it, if you really, majority of the United States has trash music.
I
'Cause
disagree.
how many artists are actually popping?
I disagree.
You think that in one state, how many artists are there? You own a studio. I'm pretty sure you have a clientele.
Yeah. But
you have a clientele
but-
that doesn't come to
so-
me.
so-
I work with like 1,000 artists.
Right. But here's where I differentiate that. What I'm talking about is correct. Well, I'm probably wrong, but the artist I'm talking about is an artist. I'm not talking about a kid who be like, "Yo, that's cool. I'm gonna try it." I'm talking about an artist who.
Yeah, but a lot of the people that's on
I'm
right
not
now
talking
are
about
those.
them, and those are the guys who I think he's dealing with.
But that's why you can't really. I mean, it's really tough to say honestly. This
That's
shit is
fine.
like,
We
you know
gonna
what I'm
have
saying?
we gonna have a separate podcast about this because I know
You can
what
talk about that all day.
I know
it's like,
exactly. That's gotta be a separate.
because I don't agree with music that's on the radio sometimes.
It doesn't mean it's wrong.
Doesn't mean it's wrong.
It means the evolution of
Yeah,
hip hop.
because I tell people this. I tell, like, it's some artists that I tell them, like, this just ain't for me.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that
Say
you're
that.
wrong. It's not that you're
Him?
wrong. It's just not for me.
Him. That's trash. But nigga, it's not for you.
Yeah, like, I had a conversation with my...
Him be like, yo, it's trash. It's
No, I
trash.
had a
That's
conversation.
different.
No, I had a
Yeah.
conversation
He
with
would
a friend
say
of mine.
it's trash. You
I had
can't
a
say that.
conversation with
Sorry.
a friend of mine. I don't know, Lulu P. He raps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we was talking about we was talking about something, and I just told him, you know, I don't want to be the guy who does a gimmick song and gets popping from it. Like, I don't want to be the producer that does a gimmick song with an artist and they get popping off of that gimmick, because that doesn't do anything for me.
So, question. Since you said that, question. Would you do a jingle?
A jingle for a check?
Not even a check. This is a jingle. I walk in right now.
Why
Press
would you
walk
do a
in.
jingle for anything other than a check?
I'm just saying, kid. I walk in right now. I said, kid, I want to do a jingle, bro.
Let's do it.
Okay, that's my point right there. Cause keep in mind, Pusha T, one of the main reasons why Pusha T is filthy rich, because he did a McDonald's jingle.
I know.
Right? But Pusha T's a trap, drug dealer, rapper.
He's an artist.
He's an artist, though.
So when you say
He don't make trash
He's an
music.
artist.
yes, but he made the jingle. It's not trap, but he made a jingle.
He's an artist.
But he don't
Yeah.
make trash music, is what I'm saying.
I like Pusha. I like Pusha. Like his pen game is
don't-
lit. But when you see an artist, I see. No, I get it now. My mental space as an artist is kind of like what you are. As an engineer, as a musician, you play in. That's to me is like Drake is an artist to me
why?
because he made music for your grandma, your kid, your girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah, that's to
Yeah.
me.
Just because
You
somebody's
said
a
two
rapper
different
don't,
things, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I understand why he feel the way he feel now. I get it now because I'm in a different mental space. An artist to me is a person who's an all arounder. You feel me? When you say you
But
are
how many of those are there?
not a lot, but hold on. When you say there are Chicago drum music, there's New York hip hop music. There we gonna ride the low riders out west. We gonna share the booty down
What do we
Atlanta,
have?
and we gonna go to Houston.
What do we have?
Unfortunately, go.
Me, unfortunately.
It's not unfortunate,
my
but go-go
point-
is
It's
for
a
no, but
culture.
I'm
go-go
joking.
is
I'm-
strictly for
I'm joking.
us.
My
It
point-
doesn't
joking.
transfer everywhere
It's our
because
fault.
people
It's
in
our fault.
Texas
It's our fault.
they don't like go-go.
It's our fault though.
Like my family, they don't.
It's
they
our
don't-
fault,
It
though.
sounds like pots and pans to them.
And my point is the way he sees it is the problem I have as far as go-go. You see what I'm saying? I feel like the people who, like, say Wale went through the door. I don't care if you like him or what or how he looks. You should have supported him because there's one country who's go-go. You should have pushed him. When Wale first came out, fuck that nigga. I know him from Foot Locker, blah, blah. He did this, he did that. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to call him back.
Yeah, but
and then
when
we
the
always
sound-
bashing
but
Wale,
it's like this, but
and
when
no
the
one
sound-
support him.
When people
Oh, now
hear
he
a
go
sound, though,
to-
it's nothing you can really say. You know what I'm saying?
no,
It
there are
speaks for
people.
itself.
Keep it a buck. There are people here who are gatekeepers who had an issue with Wale for no reason.
Yeah, but the issue
Keep it a
is
buck. We being not friends. Professionally, fuck all that you and I cool shit. Professionally, there are people here who are gatekeepers,
Yeah,
rated
but I don't think-
personality.
But if
I honestly
Wale
don't
had a
think
hit,
that-
if Wale had a hit, none of
But
that
I-
should have even mattered.
No, I don't think no. Well, see, but I don't think go-go transfers over to other
only transfer
states.
here.
It's only
You know,
it's
It's
a
a
culture
GC
thing. It's a
culture.
GC
I played that
culture.
shit in New York
No,
last
no,
week.
no.
They told me to cut that shit off immediately.
no. There, I can't call the names, but I would text you a fucking list of artists, of songs, hit songs who stole from go-go. Jay Ali was here one day. He played a list of songs. That's just the drum is straight go-go.
like go.
Samples.
Facts. It's like saying Drake stole from reggae. I'm Jamaican.
But reggae transfers.
That's transfer. If an artist take a go-go drum kit and make a hit
No,
out
what
of
I'm
it
saying,
and
reggae.
put a synth
What
inside
I'm
of
saying
it,
is reggae transfers in the world. Like everyone
Go-go
loves
do as
Everybody
well.
likes.
but
no,
go-go
it doesn't.
does.
No, it
There are
doesn't.
I don't think it
I'm gonna
does.
text
No,
you
it
a bunch
don't.
of hit songs that was made from the go-go, like almost damn near sample go-go drum kit, a go-go song.
and it's a hit.
Major hit.
Are we talking about hit?
Jay Ali was here and he gave us a whole list of songs.
Give me one
Are you
song.
I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
are you talking about
What you
like
gonna say, like A. Marie or somebody like that?
A bunch of records.
They might be like they might chart, but they're not gonna be.
I should
hits.
call Jay right now. He's on vacation. I would
They're
call
not.
Jay.
They're not out of here. My whole point is, and even as a DJ, I'm not saying even no matter what type of genre or what type of music it is, I can identify if it's a good song or if it's a bad song. It could be a trap song, it could be an R&B song, it could be a pop song. I still can hear if it's a trash song.
Sometimes I don't even base it strictly off of music.
That's more
Sometimes
if your rhyming scheme sucks, that shit sucks. If your beat is trash,
kid.
your beat is trash.
No,
I'm sorry.
Sip, that's a closed-minded.
That's
No,
not
it's
closed-minded.
It is.
It is.
I don't agree with that only because
It is, bro.
Nowadays the culture, like we had to evolve. Like I had to learn, like sometimes a song will be a hit and has nothing to do with the song
Or what you like.
at all.
That's my point.
I understand that too.
Some people fall in love with people's personalities and all that'll make a song.
But
you know
no,
what I'm
but
saying?
no. Okay, for an example, like
When
I
you hear, I tell you this. If you can show an artist, if you can play a song without anyone knowing that artist and you know it's a hit without you seeing their face, that's when you know it's a hit.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying to you, right? You and I know, well, you know this too. I don't know if you know about artists, like it's a flow. There's a flow in records. There's different flows and different like notes, second and third and whatnot. Like, you know,
Tempos and everything.
Thank you. Like a cue the guy who up in 30. You think it's off beat, but it's not actually off beat. Like Shabazz, you think it's off beat, but it's not actually off. I'm just saying.
No. That's funny because I got songs with all of them, right?
But hold on.
I thought because of how I am about music, I'm a musician.
Right.
So I had did you know what I'm saying, I'm real cool with Shabazz and all of them. So first session I ever did with Shabazz, we did a record together. I was like, I had moved over his vocals because they was off. You know how they rap, it's all
Right,
real
right,
engineered,
right,
so
right.
you know.
Right.
I'm putting it on the line. And I'm thinking, all right, I fixed it.
And what'd he say?
He like, what you do, Slopes?
Put the shit back.
Put it back.
Thank you. The kids in
So
high
they love
school.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
They in a
You
different
cannot-
pocket.
Thank you
They in a
very
different
much.
pocket.
So you can't be
Even
close-minded
in
saying,
there, I can tell what's a good song and what's not. If it's still a good record, like I know what's trash and what's not trash.
Sip.
I'm
No,
sorry.
Sip. What I'm saying.
If the music not good, it's not
let
good.
me take
I'm
back
not
what I
gonna be
said.
like it's
I'm
good.
not saying you're wrong. It's like saying Texas got chop and screw music.
I can play you some Texas
let me
hits right now
let me
that-
talk.
that-
There's a lot of niggas in
whatever.
New York. If you put chop and screw on, they be like, bro, take that shit out.
Yeah, but
Niggas from New York will be like, yo, you gonna play some booty shaking that shit? Ain't no substance, ain't no lyrics. Take that shit out. You go to Chicago, there's drum music. You go to West, they're like, yo, I can't push in my low right. Take that shit out. It doesn't mean it's wrong.
yeah, but unfortunately now music is becoming like the sound is coming together.
evolving.
for everyone. No, I'm talking about you know how all cities have sounds?
Their own
Everything
sounds.
is
Yeah.
Everything is starting to come. Everybody's using the same methods, the same
Bass.
type of.
I disagree.
Nah, really.
When DJ Mustard was running the game like 2 years ago for like 4 years straight, when Swiss Beat was doing that before when they had a Cassie area, then you had Pharrell with Jay-Z,
Yeah,
and
but
you had
that's
Timberland.
what I
Different
said. You're
sounds, though.
going back. You're going
That's-
back 20 years.
No matter how you look at it, there's different phrases. Like
Mustard
you have
was the
fucking
last-
Ron Browns had a little run.
Yeah, but no, this what
You
I'm
see what I'm
saying.
saying?
No, this what I'm saying though. Mustard sound, other people are using it in New York and all these other states.
Yes, it's
You know
part
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
culture, but what
Yeah.
he's saying that if it doesn't sound good to him is wrong, and I'm saying no. It's like Tekashi 69 doing Fifi with Nicki Minaj. To me, that's a
I
dope
think
record.
he's trash.
Hold on, I think Fifi is a dope record, and the rest of his songs I can't vouch for.
I
Fifi's
think
a song.
See, no, matter of fact, I don't think he's trash. It's just because he's smart. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when I say trash, I mean like effort wise, he's not putting any effort into this stuff. He's taking stuff from, he's smart though, because he's taking catchy stuff that he heard from other stuff and
Right.
putting them on a record, but he's using his platform because he lit.
Right.
And they loving it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They in love. They more in love with him or hating on him so much that the record don't even matter no more.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
Fact. Hey Sip, look, man. To like what I'm saying to you, bro. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you have your perspective on just a focus on the cup, and all I'm saying like there's different parts of it, and you just gotta respect it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you gotta accept it or whatnot. Just respect it.
Sip is the A&R.
He ain't a fucking A&R. He
A&R.
gonna look for one thing and that's it. You can't do that.
A&R.
You can't do that.
I'm not
though.
aiming for
It's
one
like-
thing.
it's
I know
like-
what I'm talking
it's
about.
like Pusha T saying,
No.
Pusha T saying, yo.
Yeah, but you gotta
Hold on.
understand like everything ain't for you.
Thank you.
I understand
Pusha
that
T,
as well, too.
This is Pusha T
'Cause
words.
some
Half of the
shit-
music I have to play as a DJ, I don't even listen to in my spare
We literally
time.
just had this conversation.
I can quote
We can do
Pusha
this
T
all
words, right?
day,
I
every
see,
fucking
like,
day.
I'm
Pusha T said,
dying.
you know what? I'm a drug rapper, I'm a lyric, I'm a substance rapper, but designer is
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
He delivered good.
He said designer is dope. He said you can't. This is Pusha T words.
Designer does have some
He
dope
said,
songs.
yo, the culture evolves to a point where you have to listen and learn as the OG.
Yeah.
When I sign artists, I don't sign artists because I'm a substance rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's the interview with Complex, I think. I don't sign artists because they sound like me or they do what I do, what I've been through, what I've been through. I sign artists because of their crap. Like Lil Uzi, for an example. Drama said the same thing. Drama's a fucking DJ. Drama take you straight up. Lil Uzi is a rock star. He's not a rapper.
Right.
You
but,
feel me?
But Lil Uzi is a rapper though.
But I'm just
He
saying.
can rap.
Thank you. I'm just saying
It
what
just didn't work.
I'm just saying what Drama say out his mouth as a DJ.
Yeah.
He not thinking about T.I., Young Jeezy, and Gucci Man. He like, yo, yeah.
I'm not saying
I
that.
I got that. But this nigga's nothing like that. I got Meek Mill, blah blah blah. But Lil Uzi is a fucking rock star.
Yeah, cause see with me, I don't care. I don't give a shit about bars. None of that. None of that is
Sip down,
important.
sip down.
None of that is important.
None
The
of that
reason-
make- none of that makes a
reason
difference to
being
me
is
either, if that's
because
not that type of artist.
this is how I determine music, right?
Yeah.
If I can mute the beat and I can still rock, then I know you doing something right. Because a lot of these, like some artists, like if you mute the beat and you still can't rock with it,
Right.
they not in a pocket. You know what I'm saying? They not like I don't even listen to words. I listen to melodies, flows, rhythm, all that. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Feel of a record.
yeah, nowadays, you know what I'm saying? It's no one's taking their time writing nothing.
No substance.
I don't care about no
Well,
bars.
I ain't gonna say
care
no
about
one,
a good
Yeah,
but it's
song.
not a lot.
A good
It's
song
not
is
a
a
lot.
good song. I can care less about bars if they're not a
Yeah, I don't care about
punch
bars
on
at all.
rapper. If they not that type of rapper, I can care less about bars.
I accept the culture.
Don't nobody-
That's all I'm
don't
saying to you.
Yeah.
I accept where we
I-
are and where we came from. That's all I'm saying. We came
I
from
love
like
music, man. I
I
just like
accept
a
it too.
vibe.
I just feel like what's being presented to me from the majority around here don't be good music. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
You know, that's my opinion.
But imagine how many other DJs other states are saying that. So
And
he's
it's
not
bad.
he's
Plenty
not
of 'em.
wrong.
I never said he was wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I
but-
never, between him and I, personal conversation or amongst a group, I never once said you're wrong. Did I ever said that? Never said you was wrong. All I'm saying is that, okay, you do have a point, but don't just sit there in that point. Try to be more open-minded, try to help build the culture, you feel me? Because people like him and like you who are in position to help, like there's a bunch of artists who want to do this and they don't know what the hell to do or what to say or where to go. And we being in the industry amongst like peers or whatnot, we have absorbed so much knowledge we can assist. And that's saying we're responsible to assist. But if you're not gonna assist, don't shoot it down. Just walk away and leave it alone. That's all I'm asking him for. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's wrong. He's never wrong. That's his opinion. He's
Yeah.
a DJ.
Should have led with that.
What's that?
You should have led with that.
Yeah, just what you mean like what?
You should have that comment
What
that
you
you
just
what
said.
you just
Oh,
said.
no,
You should have
ask him.
led
No,
with
ask him.
that.
I've been telling him. Ask him. No, ask him. I've been telling him that.
Did he tip?
Yeah. I've been
So
telling him.
then why are we still having this
Because
discussion?
he feel like I'm saying he's wrong.
Why are we still having this discussion?
You
This
gotta
because
change it.
this
You gotta change it.
this literally has rolled over from the Medusa interview. That's why I'm just like sitting here like, okay. But you should have led with that.
You want
even
you want some time with kid? Come on, so let's take a walk. We
But
can-
ain't nobody talking.
Come on, we can talk. We can talk.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying we could have cut about 15 minutes ago
No,
if you
we're
had
not cutting.
led with that. That's what
I've been there with that off and on.
No, I'm saying no, not that specific. You have not.
Sip. Say something, Sip. Don't be
Sip.
biased. Yes, I have.
Sip.
I have.
Back me up, Sip.
I have. Don't lie.
Sip, you better back me.
Don't fucking lie, Sip.
Like I
I've
tell,
been on phone with Sip and I told him that.
I'm like brutally honest in the studio. Like,
But this is good for your position. This is a good conversation anyway. It's good. Your take is very, very important to capture. You know what I'm saying, or how you feel about what we're saying right now. Because again, you are one of those individuals that has the production, the engineer, the studio. You know what I'm saying, the songwriting, the exec position. I feel like your position is a gatekeeper position. You know what I'm saying?
So the base question is, how do you feel about the DMV music scene right now? Because that's what the main question is.
I like it. It's definitely growing
See?
a lot.
Then we cool.
It's growing a lot.
Don't talk to Sip. He don't like it. You can't be cool with Sip. That's my point.
Nah,
I'm not saying that. He taking what I say and
we're
making it something
definitely,
else.
we definitely,
Far.
way
I feel like
we
everybody,
progress.
besides somebody
Definitely
like you,
progression.
everybody around here got the same ear. Everybody got the same rhyme scheme.
Yeah, but it's
you know
just
what I'm saying?
it's going to take time. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely see the growth. We got a lot
They
of
need
artists
people.
coming up right now.
Artists need people like
Okay.
me, and they.
I'm gonna tell you what
Jay-
it is
Jay
though.
text me.
The other cities is scared of us. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. A lot of cities are scared of us.
Facts, and they come here, right? You know, since we are so like the money city, they come in and see us and they try to keep. I know I'm right. We have an offline conversation about that.
Yeah.
But Jay just texted back. He said Nelly hot in here. A. Marie, one thing we know that, and Jill Scott is love. Look at
Yeah,
the
I
song.
knew just Jill Scott.
Jill
Besides-
Scott
all,
for sure.
all go go.
Nelly.
Besides,
Nelly was.
It's hot in here. That's go go. Yes, it is.
I can maybe
Listen-
hear like a Chuck
listen to
Brown
it.
influence in it, but
Yeah,
hot in
but
here
it's
maybe
good.
the
Yeah.
one on
But not really.
hot in
Nah,
here.
that's
do
not.
it.
I don't get not.
Hot in here,
it's
maybe.
not
Like Jill
it's
Scott.
definitely saying not like Jill,
Jill
Scott.
Scott's is,
It's-
yeah,
she's
but-
definitely.
A.
took it.
Marie's is but besides hot in here, that was only one major
But
hit.
that's why I disagree with your point.
That's
I
only
think
But
one
Go
Jill
Go
major
Scott, I would just say
nationwide.
Jill Scott was the only one because, but
A.
that
Marie-
doesn't. I don't really think it counts because you
It
can't
wasn't no hit.
continue with it.
Because of us, we here. Because
Jill
them
Scott-
shit-
is
the
Jill
shit
Scott
he
from
say,
here?
The
No,
shit
she's
he
from
say,
Philly.
She not from here.
but she's not in control. She stole from it. The shit he say is the reason what I'm talking about. You can't say that.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're in control. It's our culture here. I'm facts.
I'm helping more. I'm more honest about the
Nigga,
culture than you are.
You're a fucking cowboy. You sniping shit. You like
I'm not
choo.
I'm not
You're not
sniping.
good. You like you're not good. Choo choo. You're not good, nigga. Choo choo choo.
I don't even do
You know,
that. You put words in my mouth.
my
but-
approach is like, you're not good, bro, but here's what. Get a manager, get a PR, do a photo shoot, get a shape up. You know what I'm saying? Write around, stop running to the studio, write it around a little slower. You know, go out and have a little fun, get a little
Niggas don't even
experience.
appreciate
That's
the
what I
DJ
say.
no more, so-
Him? Nah, my nigga.
No.
He
Yeah.
like, my nigga, you're whack.
I think Sid just looks for the final
artists
product.
all
Yeah,
the
it's like-
time.
it's
And
like-
when it's not a good, when he's not
Artists
getting
don't even-
something
I
final,
tell
he,
artists all the
when he's
time,
not getting
DJs
something
is the
final,
most
he
important
Artists don't even
relationship
appreciate-
that
Artists don't even appreciate the DJ no more.
Sip here the artist
That's
name.
ass backwards, though.
Sip here the artist name,
for
right?
them not to.
Sip here the artist name, right? You know what he do? He throw hands in. I'm done. Card done. We done.
That's not it.
He
That's
throws
not
hands and
true.
walk away. I'm like, yo, why
That's
would you
not
do
true.
that?
I do.
Why would you do that?
I personally, I don't even DJ showcases. I host the showcases and I see it. They disrespectful to the DJs. Go to a showcase and watch how disrespectful they are to the
You know how
DJs.
they expect they offer to a studio?
Yeah, but that's because they
just
have no
disrespectful to
clue.
people
Those
don't-
artists
I
though.
gotta use the restroom.
Those
man.
artists though,
I
they
think
have
I've
no
been trying
clue.
to.
Those artists have no clue about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They have no clue about what's going on. Because the DJ, your relationship with the DJ is kind of
Man,
it's
I've
like
been
one of the
trying-
most important.
Yes.
It's the most important.
We'll have to.
Who else gonna spin your shit?
A lot of people, you'd be surprised. So.
This is y'all need y'all own show.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of artists don't see past they don't see past their playing it in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really they can't really do nothing else other than that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the importance of the DJ because they don't even see that far. You know what I'm saying? So
And then you probably got to take into consideration, are they serious about the artistry? Because when you're serious, you pull together the team that you need to produce something that's really tangible and that's like final, that you can present to Sip as a final product. I get what you're saying, Sip, in terms of just a final product, if it's a hit or
I don't have
miss.
nothing to do with anything else that goes.
You're looking for the final piece.
Yeah, when they present the final piece, that's the only thing I can go
You
by.
can
I don't-
judge, right.
Yeah, so.
You see how we can have this conversation when Prez isn't here?
All right, so Kid Souls, before we get up out of here, what you working on now? What you got coming up?
working on a lot, man. I got a lot of projects I'm working on. Let me see. Got a project with, I think he came on with Fat Yee.
Yeah.
Fat Yee, me and him doing the tape together. I'm doing an EP with Gunu. Let me see. It's just a lot. Working on a whole lot of records.
I wanted to get into. We're gonna have to bring you back because I wanted to get into how you were trying to separate yourself from Safe House and just kind of be Kid Slope and not Kid Slope from Safe House.
No, it's just more so to focus more on producing, because when you engineer and you know what I'm saying, and when you are an engineer, like when that's the focus, it's hard to do anything outside of that because it takes a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend the same amount of time producing records.
Okay, so you're not trying to just step away from Safe House. You're just trying to switch roles. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, I have to step away.
Okay.
I have to, because that's where the dilemma is going. Because I'm bigger than my studio. You know what I'm saying? So by me being bigger than my studio, it's like that's what my thing is, I don't want people to say I'm going to Slope Studio. I want you to say you're going to Safe House. That's my business. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to run when I die. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
Okay. Well, Kid Slopes, this has been very interesting.
Yes, we got to definitely get you back on.
Yes, we do.
Your man wanted to get his point across.
He was not gonna let up. Even we went through this with the previous interview, and it just was a whole thing, and he just made it a whole thing again.
You can't disagree with him, man.
He was like, "Oh, you mad that he was gonna get his point across? You know what I'm saying? Like he just needed to. I don't know." But anyway, Kid Slopes, drop your Instagram and all your social media. What's up, Safari?
Please, before he get back on, please shout out your Instagram.
Shut it down. Everybody wrap it up.
Y'all follow me on Instagram at Beats by Slopes. That's Beats with a Z.
Hey, Kid, appreciate you, man. Fuck Joy, fuck Sip.
What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking?
Oh, I ain't know y'all was here. I thought y'all left.
You.
Nah, I really appreciate y'all
really
for having
feeling
me.
himself with that collar today.
Thank y'all a lot.
You still got on my collar, Joy. You know what? I'm gonna roast your ass next week, Joy.
Well, ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar.
Hey, Kid, man, real talk, man. I appreciate you, man. Like, keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, for me personally, like, you are definitely a person that I feel like we should embrace. I feel like you not just like a producer or engineer or exec. I feel like you're very important to the culture here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Joy is very important to the culture as well, because of what she does with media and whatnot. But before the product get to her, I feel like what Sip is saying, why he disagree with how the music is in the industry. I feel like you and I, or even Sip as well, is very important to what comes out of the city. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't get on, or Sip don't get on, or I don't get on, none of us get on. That's kind of how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Joy don't get on, we all don't get on. You feel me? So that's kind of where I'm at mentally with this whole DMV movement thing. And I don't feel like because we're here in the studio and it's smaller, we in College Park, Maryland, I feel like we are in control. The people, which is us, the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? These artists who coming out right now, DJs, radio personality, graphic designers, models, makeup artists. I feel like people like us who've been in the game, or to socialize with people or rub shoulders with people who are in position of power, we have the knowledge of the experience to influence those who are coming up. It's like saying the kids of the future. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I said all that to say that we appreciate you coming through and keep doing what you do. And hopefully that we said something today or give you some type of idea, spark in mind to be even more greater tomorrow than when you were yesterday. You feel me?
Right.
So thank you.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you.